Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome to another week of Exercise with Exos. I have a really fun workout plan for us today. We are going to be doing a circuit. We're going to do 3 rounds. We're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're going to do a total body workout today. A little bit of a few cardio movements at the end. So I'll go ahead and get right into it today. So we're going to start off with some staggered squats here. And what that is we're going to start with 1 foot. We're going to use 1 foot. The other foot is just going to be hanging out. Okay. We really want to make sure though that foot is directly under that hip. Okay. So I'm going to use my right leg first. We're going to squat down. I'm pushing all the way off of the right foot. So if you see from this angle, my left foot is just touching the ground barely. And then we're going to go on to the other leg. So we're going to do all on one leg and then all on the other leg. And then after that, turn the lights off too low. There we go. Okay. And so then after that, we're going to get on the ground. We're going to do plank to pike. So we're going to be on our hands and toes in that nice plank position. We're going to push ourselves up into the pike, right back down into plank. So we're going to be rotating through or alternating between those two. The next movement, we're going to stay in this pike position for some pike push-ups. So having those glutes in the air, we're going to bring the head down in between the hands, pushing back up. Try and get that head as close to the ground as we can. And then we'll go ahead and move on from that to some 2-inch run in place. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So it still evens out. So 20 or 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. But we're going to be splitting it up a little bit more so we can push a little bit harder during those work periods. So what we're going to do for the 2-inch run in place, we're going to bring those hips slightly low. We have a slight bend in the knee. So from this angle, hips are slightly back. We're going to be on those toes and we're going to alternate like we're running in place, barely lifting those feet off the ground. Our arms are going to be moving like we're running, like we're ducks on water, nice and slow and quick feet. Okay, so we're going to do 20 on, 10 off 2 times before we move to the next movement. The last movement of the circuit, I think we can all guess. We're going to do some burpees. So for these ones, I want us to challenge ourselves, try and do a push-up at the bottom for at least 1 round. Okay, we don't have to do it every single round, but if we want to challenge ourselves today, we can jump and do a push-up, jump, whole foot landing on the ground into that burpee. If jumping is not available to you today, go ahead and plant those hands, walk our feet out, and walk them back up and reach towards the ceiling. So that is our full circuit for today. So like I said, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and then we're going to go through that 3 times. Today, I would like us to all count our reps if we can, if we remember to do that. So that way each round we can add at least 1 more than what we did the previous time. So that's how we're going to get better today. So I was about to start the timer. We're not ready. We got to warm up first. So we're going to start off with our world's greatest stretch. So we're going to go ahead, starting off in the top of our space. We're going to interlace our fingers, grab onto the right knee, pull in that right knee towards the chest. Nice big deep breath. And we're going to exhale, step back into that reverse lunge, hands on the inside of that front foot. Keeping that back leg nice and straight. We're going to take a nice big deep breath. And we're going to exhale, opening up towards the ceiling. So my left leg is in front, my left arm is towards the ceiling, gazing past our thumbs. Nice big deep inhale. We're going to exhale, plant that hand on the outside of our front foot, push ourselves up into our hamstring stretch. Ooh, hamstrings are tight today from all of the RDLs and total body strength. We're going to exhale, plant our feet together and stand on up. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that same thing on the other side. So interlace the fingers, grab onto the left knee, pulling the left knee towards the chest. Nice big deep breath. And we're going to exhale, step back into the reverse lunge, hands on the inside of the front foot. Keeping that back leg nice and straight. We're going to take a nice big deep belly breath. And we're exhaling, bringing the right hand towards the ceiling, gazing past our thumb. We want to be nice and long through our hands. Nice and straight line, rotating the neck. Nice big deep inhale. And we're going to exhale, plant the hand on the outside of the front foot, push ourselves up into our hamstring stretch. Nice big deep breaths here. Get that chin or the chest as close to the knee as we can. Nice big deep inhale. And we're gonna exhale, bringing the left foot next to the right foot. And we're gonna stand on up. Awesome. All right, next thing, we're gonna go ahead and get on the ground, on our hands and knees. We're gonna do some quad rocks here, but we're gonna add that adductor stretch in. We're getting ready for our staggered squats we're gonna do here and the burpees. So I'm gonna start with my right leg straight out to the side. So we're gonna keep that back nice and flat, core tight. This is gonna warm our core up too. We're gonna inhale, rock back. Exhale, coming forward. We're gonna do 3 of these. We're gonna do 2 more. Inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming up. And last one, inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming up. Awesome. All right, when we finish that last one, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the other leg. So now we're gonna have the left leg out to the side. Almost fell over, this ground is slippery. We're gonna inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming up. And inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming up. And last one, inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming up. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna do 3 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Those last 2, we're gonna do 2 rounds of 20-10. You know, the timer going, we're starting with our staggered squats. We're gonna pick a leg. We're gonna do all on one leg and then all on the other leg. We're going here in 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm gonna start with my right leg here. So all my weight is in my right foot, left toe, squatting down, just pushing off of my right foot. So my left foot is, yes, on the ground. So this is like a good way to work on single leg strength without doing like a single leg squat or a pistol squat. So we can get a little bit better tension here on the legs, but I'm pushing through my heel leg to low toe, my right leg. My left foot is not doing any pushing. It is just there to help out with balance. We're pushing through the ground, whole foot. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead and shake that leg out. Oh my, starting to get a little tired. All right, we're gonna do that same thing on the other leg. So this time I'm gonna use my left leg. Right foot is just me hanging out. Want to keep that foot underneath the hip. We don't want to be all the way out here or back here. 3, 2, 1. If we have that foot too far back, it's going to be more of a split squat. We're not doing split squats, we're doing staggered squats. So it's slightly behind. So my toe is in line with the arch of my other foot, but it's underneath my right hip. Same thing, pushing the ground away, whole foot, keeping that chest open, squeezing, orange, egg, whatever you want to picture in between your shoulder blades to help keep that chest open. Core is nice and tight. Nice job. We're gonna do a few more here. And 3, 2, 1. All right, next thing, we're gonna do 2 upper body movements now. So we're getting on the ground. We're gonna do plank to pike. So on the hands and toes, pushing ourselves up into that pike position. So we're gonna work on those shoulders and the core a little bit here. So we're getting on the ground. We're getting ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, on the hands and toes, exhaling, pushing up into our pike and back down. So we want to keep those hips level when we come back down. Don't want to sag them. We don't want to touch those hips to the ground. Want to keep them nice and level. Keep that core nice and tight. Exhaling as we come up. Awesome, great job. This is a great little stretch as well. Keeping those shoulders over our wrists. Protect those shoulder joints. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, still on the hands and toes. We're going to be in that pike position. We're going to do some pike push-ups. So we're bringing that head in between the hands. Again, working on our shoulders. We're also going to feel that a little bit in the back here too, which is good for posture. 3, 2, 1. So on our hands and toes, hips to the ceiling, bringing our head in between our hands, pushing the ground away with our palms here. Great job. Keep breathing. I know I tend to feel this in my back once my shoulders get really tired, which is pretty quick. Like I said, it's a good way to work the back as well with no equipment. So that's why I do like this movement. And I don't like push-ups, but I don't mind these. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, we have our 2-inch runs in place. So for these, we are going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 2 times. We're really going to push ourselves for those 20 seconds. We're going to do shorter bursts. We can push harder. So these last 2 movements are more cardio. 3, 2, 1. So pushing those hips back, slight bend in the knees. We are running. We're tapping our feet, tapping very lightly. You want to keep that nice, stable base position, pushing the whole time. Arms are moving nice and slow. It's like we're running in place. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 10 seconds. We're going to do that again. And then we got 10 seconds, and then we're going to do the same thing for burpees. 3, 2, 1. So alternating, tapping our feet. We're pushing for 20 seconds. After this, we are going to do burpees. So like I said, in our warm-up or in the demos, want to aim to get a push-up in there. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 10 seconds. We're going straight into burpees. Try and push ourselves. So I want to add a push-up at some point today. 3, 2, 1. So we're pushing ourselves through. If you want to add a push-up now, I want us to at least get 1 push-up per round. Great job. All right, now push-ups for me. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 10 seconds. We're going to do that again. And then we're going to start off with our staggered squats. 3, 2, 1. We're doing burpees again. Great job. At least 1 push-up this round. We'll do 2 next time, and then 3 will be the goal for the last round. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 10 seconds straight into staggered squats. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. I will forever say it is very hard to do burpees and talk at the same time. It is a workout in itself. As if I didn't already do enough workouts today. That's what we're here for. We're getting a good workout in. All right. Using that right leg first. You can use the left leg if you'd like. I'm using my right leg first. Pushing through the ground, whole foot. Heel big toe, little toe. Keeping that chest open. 3, 2, 1. All right. Walk it out if you need to. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Still trying to catch my breath from the burpees. What a way to start the year off. 3, 2, 1. No, we did this last week. We did this class. I keep forgetting that we're in the 2nd week of January. I don't know about anyone else. I also keep thinking today's Friday, but it's not. So here we are. Using our left leg this time. On the right toe, just pushing off of our left leg. We're not using this leg, just this leg. Pushing off heel big to little toe. Let those knees track past the 2nd toe. Chest is open. Great job. I'll do a few more here. 3, 2, 1. All right. We are going to go back to the ground. We're going to do plank to pike. So we're getting ready. On the ground, going to be on our hands and toes. Starting off in our plank position. 3, 2, 1. On the hands and toes, making sure our shoulders are directly above the wrists. Pushing up, right back down. Really making sure to breathe through the movement, especially when we're coming up. That's going to help working on explosiveness as well as keeping that core nice and tight. Great job. Keep pushing. You've been counting your reps. We want to get one more per exercise this round. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting ready. We're going to be back on the hands and toes. We're going to be in that pike position for pike push-ups. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that in a few seconds. Nice big deep breath. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Hands and toes, hips in the air, bringing our head in between our hands. Great job. This one really works out the upper body as a whole. Want to push yourselves, get at least one more rep or perform the movement a little bit better. I definitely noticed I was not going as low on this round because I'm tired, but now I've noticed I'm going to push myself. We're pushing. Oh, goodness. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're ready for our cardio movements today. So again, 20-10, 20-10, 2-inch runs in place. And then we're gonna do our burpees, 20-10, 20-10. And then we got one more round. Then we're gonna cool down, get on with the rest of our day. 3, 2, 1. So side bend in the knees, hips are back, alternating our feet. Great job. Going as fast as we can. Quick feet, slow hands. That's what I want to aim for today. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 10 seconds to do that again. Then we're gonna do burpees with 2 push-ups. I want us to get 2 push-ups in this time. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Slow arms. This one's really great for hand-eye coordination. Kind of reminds me of, like, you know, pat your head and rub your stomach. That's what this reminds me of. Our feet and our arms doing different things. 3, 2, 1. All right. 10 seconds. We got burpees. 2 push-ups this time. Give me the first one and the second one, or one on each. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to start off with a push-up. We're going to do 2 right off the bat. We're getting it over with. One new regular. No push-ups the time. We're pushing hard the whole 20 seconds. You can rest when it's done. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Big deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. You didn't do your push-ups yet. Do your 2 push-ups this time. Still got a breath from the first one. Okay. We're good. We're doing good. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Staggered squats. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Starting with whichever leg you'd like. I'm gonna start with this leg because I was too tired to do that many on my right side last time, and I did more on the left side. Chest up, push through the whole foot. Oops. Other leg is not doing any work. It's just there for show. It's there to help out with balance. Like I said, it's a great way to be able to work one leg at a time without having to do a single leg squat. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right. Gonna do that same thing on the other side. We got a little bit more rest this time, thankfully. And then we're gonna do it on the other side. And then we got our plank to pike and our pike push-ups. 3, 2, 1. So using our opposite foot on the other toe, coming down, push to the whole foot, heel big toe, little toe. Great job. Keeping that chest up, letting that knee track over the second toe. Really pushing through. The more we focus on pushing the ground away, the more we're going to use those glutes and quads. We're going to target those muscles we want to with our squats. We focus on driving through the feet. It all starts with the foot. So you got to remember to push through that whole foot. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, we're on the ground, plank to pike. We're gonna get on the ground. We're getting ready on the hands and toes. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're going plank to pike. Last round of these. Again, I love these for the shoulder movement. It helps a little bit with shoulder mobility as well as working on our core. We're really working the pillar with this one, which is why I do love it. And that's also why I do like to use it as a warm-up, because again, it gets the body working as a pillar as a whole, which is the shoulders, hips, and torso. So that's why it's great. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, we have our pike push-ups. We're getting ready for those. Last round of those. And then we got our 2 cardio movements. Then we're gonna cool down, do a couple stretches. We're gonna go have lunch. 3, 2, 1. Hands and toes, hips in the air, head in between the hands. Try and get that head as close to the ground as we can. Keeping that core nice and tight. You have to slow it down to be able to do nice reps as we're getting tired. Definitely slow it down. Really push yourself and get those perfect reps. It's definitely a good time to do that as we're tired, to focus on form and quality reps. Great job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. Shoulders are dead. The goal always. I think y'all know at this point, I love shoulder. Love shoulder day, love training shoulders. So 2 in turn in place, 20-10, 20-10. 3, 2, 1. So we're in that nice athletic position, knees slightly bent. Move those feet as fast as we can. We're really pushing, full 20 seconds. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Quick feet, quick feet. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 10 seconds. We're gonna do that again. And then we got burpees. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. So hips are back, slight bend in the knee, core is tight. Really making sure that we're not arching our back. We're leaning our center of mass is directly between our feet. So a slight bend forward through the hips. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got burpees. We're doing our 2 rounds of burpees. As soon as we're done, we're gonna lay down. 3, 2, 1. 3 push-ups this time. So 3 burpees with push-ups. Doing that. This time we're challenging ourselves. We're adding those push-ups in. Get your 3 in. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 1 more round of burpees. Then we're done for the day. We get a cool down. 3, 2, 1. Last set of burpees. Get your push-ups in now if you didn't last time. Oops. Great job. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. And that is going to be the whole circuit. Nice job. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We're going to make our way onto the ground on our backs. We're going to stretch out our legs a little bit. So we're going to be on the ground. on our backs. We're gonna do our bent knee hamstring first. And then we're gonna finish out with our piriformis stretch. So we're gonna interlace our fingers. We're gonna grab behind the right knee to start. Foot is relaxed, starting at the near the glutes. Flex that foot. We're gonna squeeze the quad. Point those heels towards the ceiling. We're gonna hold for a few seconds. Then we're gonna bring that foot back down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So foot is flexed, heel toward the ceiling, squeeze the quad. Keep it squeezed. It's gonna help us release the hamstrings. And back down. Last one, squeeze that quad, lift that leg up, heel towards the ceiling. And bring that foot back down. That was our last one. So we're gonna go ahead and do 3 on the other side. So interlace those fingers, grab behind the left knee. Same thing, flex that foot, heel towards the ceiling, squeeze that quad. And release back down. And squeeze the quad, lift up. Squeeze it and release back down. And last one, squeeze that quad, heel up towards the ceiling, squeeze the quad. And exhaling back down. And then we can go ahead. We're gonna plant that foot on the ground. We're gonna leave that knee bent because we're gonna do our piriformis stretch, the figure 4. So it's gonna stretch out our low back and our hips and our hamstrings a little more. So we're gonna take the right ankle, place it over the left knee. And you can press onto your knee, and if that feels good, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little bit more tension, let's go ahead and interlace those fingers, grab on either behind the knee or in front of the shin, and pull towards the chest. So we're gonna take nice, big deep breaths here. We're gonna inhale in through the nose, and exhaling, sighing away any tension out through the mouth. Pulling that knee towards the chest. We're gonna do 1 more deep breath here. And as we finish up that exhale, we're gonna gently bring that foot towards the ground. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So bringing the left ankle above the right knee. And if you press on your knee and that feels like a good tension, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little bit of extra tension, either interlace those fingers, grab either behind the knee or in front of the shin, and start to pull that knee towards the chest. And as we're here again, inhaling nice, big, deep belly breaths in through the nose, and then exhaling nice and slow through the mouth. That's gonna help us slow our heart rate down. So nice big inhales. And long, slow exhales. The more we focus on slowing down the breath, our heart rate's gonna come down. Our digestion is gonna be really nice for us to eat some lunch. So it's really important for us to do at the end of our classes. We're gonna do 1 more deep breath here. And after we finish that exhale, gently bring that foot towards the ground. And you're more than welcome to stay on the ground or return to seated, kneeling, standing. But that is going to be all the time I have for today's class. So thank you for joining me. We do have dance coming up next at 12:30 with John, and we got abs and core later today with Quinn at 4. And then we do have a New Year, New You challenge coming up starting on Tuesday. We aren't open on Monday, so there'll be no classes, and our fitness center is going to be closed on Monday. But on Tuesday, we got a new challenge coming up, and Wednesday next week, we got a webinar. So you can sign up for both of those up on our SharePoint site, or you can check that out. I think we posted on Slack both days. So check that out. And thank you for coming. Great job, and have a great day. And I'll see you.